Good evening, fellow graduates, family, faculty, and administration. I would like to thank all of you for being here this evening. My name is Lena Gammel, and I'm honored to be this year's Salutatorian. I would like to start off by thanking my mom and dad for all their love and support. It has made all the difference these past 4 years. You guys are the best. To my sisters, Juliet and Erica, thank you for always knowing what to say and how to make me laugh until I'm out of breath. To my classmates, thanks for the bittersweet 4 years. We made it. And to all the teachers who helped us make it, especially Dr. Chadwell, Coach Schoen, Mrs. Henderson, Coach Stryker, Mrs. Kuhneman, and Mrs. Aguilar. Also, Coach Sanchez and Coach White, thank you. I would like to take a few minutes to talk to my fellow classmates about the power of choice. Life is all about the choices you make. Every second of every day, we make choices. We must live with the result of those choices. To quote Hemingway, "Today is only one day in all the days that will ever be, but what will happen in all the other days that ever come can depend on what you do today." The choices we make always have an outcome, whether it be positive or negative. So, choose wisely and make your choices count. You are the only one that can determine how you will achieve the goals in your life. Everyone should choose his or her own path in life, regardless of what other people say or do. Everyone is different, and that is what makes the world so interesting. Choose well so you are able to make the most of every day. Sometimes we forget this, but you only get one shot at life, so why not make it great? As we embark on different paths, I wish the best to each of you. Life is hard, but with good choices, motivation, and determination, you will realize your full potential. Mistakes will be made, and sometimes you will fail, and that is okay. It happens to me all the time. I get down, but I choose to get up and learn from my mistakes. Sometimes you have to fail in order to succeed. Without failure, we don't see progress. It's also okay not to be 100% on your future. I mean, no one really knows what their future will be. The point is, we are all still trying to choose and create paths in life, and nothing is set in stone. You don't always know what life is going to throw at you, but you can make the choice to overcome it and move on. Having the right mindset makes all the difference. If you believe in yourself and block out the negative voices, you will be capable of reaching your goals. Throughout my high school career, I have come to realize you only have control over yourself, the decisions you make, and how you choose to react to them. But sometimes you still struggle, and it's okay to take a step back, look at your choices, and ask for help. It took me a while to realize that, partly because I'm stubborn and 18, so I think I know everything, but I don't. I'm still learning. I wish the best to all of you, no matter what your next steps in life are. Whether it is continuing your education at a higher level, immediately joining the workforce, or choosing to go into the military. They are all important next steps and will affect us greatly. To all of you choosing the military, thank you. There is so much talent in this room today. I hope you all choose to live up to your full potential. I encourage you, class of 2019, to not only follow your opportunities available to you, but follow your heart and pursue goals that are important to you. Instead of allowing someone else's choices to influence you, I challenge you to choose your own path. The risks are always there, but learn from the mistakes and decide to overcome them. Congratulations again, class of 2019. We made it. I will miss you guys. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2019, families, friends, school staff, and administrators. My name is McCabe, and I'm the valedictorian of this class. As I look into this crowd of accomplished students, I'm genuinely happy for each and every one of you. We're the class of 2019, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. We've had good times, bad times, 3 or 4 hurricanes, some ice storms, and a flood. And it's strange how some of those were actually kind of good times. Even though we've made it pretty far, let's not forget that we've needed some help along the way. So on your behalf, I would like to thank all the parents, teachers, and coaches for helping this great class of 2019 throughout our time here at Waccamaw High School. Let's give them a round of applause. We really couldn't have done it without you. We may mess up sometimes, but we each manage to have our good moments too. We may have waited a little too long to do some projects, or had some bad days at practice, but we did make it here, so let's all be proud of it. Now the real message I want to get across to you today, because I have to have an inspirational message here, can be summed up in a quote by Maya Angelou, who said, "We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated." This carries a classic message that we have all heard before about getting up when you're knocked down, but it means a lot more than that to me. For one, it means not to fear defeat. A lot of us go into things simply trying not to fail when we should be striving to succeed instead. Too many opportunities are missed when we think about what other people are going to say, how we're going to perform, or what if we can't do it. The main thing we need to focus on is growth. It's not about the football game we lost, the school we didn't get into, the other football game we lost. But it's about where we are now. I doubt that any of us look back at our freshman selves and say, "Oh, I wish that was me right now. I was so much better back then." We should be proud of our growth since then and the things we have done in these 4 years. We did win a football game against Academic Magnet, and I know we have gotten into some great colleges. Most of our projects and assignments did get completed, and we're about to begin the next stage of our lives. And the exciting thing about it is that we have so much time still left to grow. Whether you're going to college, getting a job, joining the military, or even taking a gap year, you will inevitably do new things and grow from the person you are today into the future you of tomorrow. Another important thing to take away from tonight is that no matter how numerous or severe our defeats, we must not be defeated. Losing is not being defeated. Quitting or losing the motivation to succeed is. We can't let one failure, or even several failures, define us or weigh us down, because then they truly do defeat us. We must keep a short memory and only use our mistakes to guide us in the future instead of dwelling on those mistakes in the present. The last thing I'd like to leave you with is what we really should be striving for as warriors. A warrior is a brave or experienced soldier or fighter. This means that we should always strive to fight, not necessarily physically, of course, but passionately and emotionally for what we believe in and for what we want out of our lives. We may take on our new share of harsh experiences. We have to be ready to fight and give our futures our all. Otherwise, how can we truly call ourselves warriors? Warriors would not give up, warriors would not give less than 100%, and warriors certainly would not fear new challenges or obstacles. Therefore, as we leave tonight and embark on our own unique journeys, I challenge you, the Waccamaw High School class of 2019, to truly become warriors. Not to fear new experiences, not to worry about what other people think, not to dwell on past mistakes, and not to accept quitting as a possible option. I think that we may not be destined to win all the time, but we can all be destined to fight. We may do it for our friends, families, or even ourselves, but let's make sure that we stay warriors and we continue to fight for what we believe is right and good. Thank you and good luck.